question. Who is ready for some girl chat? Okay, because I have some good news. Yes, it's almost the weekend, y'all. So is everybody excited?
So excited, and I just can't hide it.
Of course, and in keeping with the tradition, Fridays here at The Real are always fresh, fun, and festive. That's right. We don't celebrate plain old Friday. Oh, hell no. We celebrate Friday! Okay, today we are getting into the Valentine's Day spirit with a raspberry romance martini. Ooh. I know, it's so sexy, right? It's a mix of muddled raspberries, cranberry juice, and vodka with a delicious mint cookie crumble rim.
Oh, wow.
You can't help but feel the love when you sip on this cocktail. To learn how to make this mocktail or cocktail for your Valentine, head over to thereal.com. Can we say cheers before you sip, Lonnie?
Oh, we already drank.
Yeah, we already did. Sorry, Jeannie.
Yeah, take it too long.
Toast to you, real fam. Cheers. Love you, love you.
Well, starting this off.
So good.
Good?
Yeah,
Yes,
this is
it's real
delicious.
You guys
all right?
look beautiful today.
very
I love your
sweet.
outfits.
Thank you.
Look
Well,
gorgeous.
speaking of a party, one single mom recently decided that any kid coming to her twins' 5th birthday party will have to pay a cover charge. According to the Daily Mail, Ruma Ali invited 60 of her children's classmates to the party and plans to collect $10 per child at the door. It's a door charge. Now, Ruma reportedly insisted that all the money will go towards the party's expenses and that each kid will get a gift on the way out. While many parents feel like it's the height of rudeness to charge per child, other parents think it's a great idea and are considering doing the same. So, Tamara, you had two beautiful, my boo-boos, including a 5-year-old. Would you charge at Aiden's party?
Okay, if I am honest, I went hard for my children's first birthday party. It was really expensive. It was so expensive that I told myself I am never, ever, ever doing that again until they are 16 years old.
Right.
There are ways you can have really cost-effective birthday parties. You don't have to charge to go to a birthday party. I think that that's unfair. Why am I going to pay for something that you invited me to? I think that it's true. All you have to do is keep the party simple. Kids only care about cake, ice cream, games, and their favorite friends, and they're going to have a blast. I mean, there's water balloon toss games, there's potato sack. I mean, that's so reasonable.
Is it more of a competition thing between parents?
Well, and that's the thing. I believe it's up to you as a parent. If you want to spend a lot of money, you're going to spend a lot of money. And I think moms, they sometimes want to outdo the other mom.
That's what I'm
saying. The birthday party really isn't about the child themselves.
I even see times where moms do the birthday party really for themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the color coordination, the beautiful like centerpieces and stuff that the kids wouldn't even remember.
Yeah.
However, I remember when I was growing up, we didn't have a lot of money. And I remember my mom having to ask me, okay, gong means daughter in Vietnamese, who do you want to have there? And she asked me, and I would kind of go, oh my God, well, you know, I love everybody. I love Sam, I love Frankie, I love Ronald. Why do I love all guys? but I had a lot of friends, and then she would say, you know, pick your favorite 5 or your favorite 8 kids. And when I picked them, you know, it was fine. But then later on, as my brothers came into the family, we made more money, and so they were allowed to have maybe like the whole class come. And I realized that my mom had to budget and had to cut corners because we would go to Chuck E. Cheese and she'd have to give every kid a roll of coins.
Chuck E. Cheese is great.
For the tokens, yes, but everything did cost money, and it depends. It's relative, right? How much everything costs. So I don't think it's right to charge people to be invited, but I think there's ways to go around it, even maybe asking to help as a potluck. Maybe all the parents could bring something if you know that price is a problem, you know, and I think she did go all out. She invited 60 kids to her parties, but she has 2 kids. She has twins, and they had different classrooms. But you don't have to invite everybody. Not everybody is your friend.
They just want their favorite friend.
Oh man, you guys. I'm on the opposite side of this one.
Okay.
I was like, sounds fine to me as long as you give the parents a heads up that, hey, it's going to cost $10. I think it's rude that if they arrive and then you're like, I need $10. But it's like a field trip. If you give somebody a heads up and you're like, hey, I don't have the money to pay for like the food, the cake, it's expensive. If everybody can just pitch in, it's like going to a birthday dinner as an adult.
Yes.
And everybody pitches in and the birthday girl doesn't pay. To me, it feels the same. The other thing is, someone said, well, does that make some people feel embarrassed because they're asking for money if they don't have money? And my thing is, why would you invite somebody to let your kids hang out with somebody that would make fun of them? Or that isn't like close enough like family, where if you needed the help, you could be like, hey, things are a little tight right now, doing something for the kids, but I don't have money for the cake or the food to feed all the kids.
Well, I don't
understand. If the parents could pitch in.
But then that's a lot of money. That's $600 if all 60 kids come.
That's what I'm saying.
Why are you having a party if you can't? Look, this is my thing. Birthday parties are meant to be a celebration. If you ain't got a friend that you could talk to say, hey, can you help me celebrate my kid's party? And we invite whoever want to invite. Or, save up a little extra. You know when your baby's party is about to come up. So, why don't you start saving beforehand instead of, putting it on? Because just like she can't afford it, $10 is a lot for a lot of people. Yeah. And what if, that one mother has more than one kid? Yes. That's $30, $40. Yes. Maybe they can't afford that.
And this mother went to a university. She was a student. So that's another thing to factor how much.
I swear to you guys, this is the reason why I love the internet and I love Pinterest. You can actually have $50 birthday parties.
Yeah.
There are ways to do it. Yeah. Kids don't need all of that.
Yeah.
All that. For me,
like, what if she can't even afford the cake?
Somebody can help
There's
her.
an aunt or an uncle that knows how to bake a cake.
I come from a Vietnamese family, and my family, we found ways. There is a way to cut a pineapple real dope if you use those leaves, put a candle in it, and say, happy birthday.
Yeah, it's always a way to celebrate.
You can do it. But you're right, cakes today are expensive. They start at 30.
What if the kid wants like a specific cake? What if he wants like
and you need that
SquarePants and he just doesn't want the pineapple that lives under the sea?
Let me tell you something.
But that's what the Vietnamese do. I loved Wonder Woman. Mama might cut Wonder Woman out of a piece of paper and stuck it on a toothpick in the pineapple. Happy birthday.
Yes.
I grew up in the projects. Sometimes we didn't have birthdays. Sometimes we didn't have Christmases. Yeah. And it's a hard conversation, but it's a serious conversation. And if you're in that predicament, I'm sorry. But explain that to your children. And, you try to save and try to, you try to get the money. But if that's the way you want to do it, fine. But also remember that there may be somebody that just can't afford to pay $10. That's a charge at a club.
Yeah.
$10.
I know.
That's club charges.
No, come on. If you really break it down, that's a drink outside of happy hour.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's ladies' night right there.
Yeah, there were people that did that growing up. Like, I don't know if any of you guys ever had McDonald's birthday parties.
Yeah.
So, a little girl had a McDonald's birthday party in my church growing up. And I went to her birthday party, and you had to pay for your own food at McDonald's. That's kind of the same thing, no?
Was a meal?
No, you know when it has the jungle gym? They had a nice one in like somewhere fancy in Manhattan.
Was it $10?
No, it wasn't no $10.
I don't think it was $10.
Like a Happy Meal. It was me and my sister.
That was like 99 cents back in the day. I remember they had the dollar menu.
So you had to pay for your own food, and then she had oh my gosh, she had the trays, and the trays had all the burgers stacked up on it.
That's
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
You had some.
Be real with your kids. Just be real with your kids and be honest with them.
Yeah, my mom was like, you and Claudette are splitting one burger. There you go.
Because when you're real with your kids, it builds character. So if you say, we can't invite everybody, but maybe we can invite a few of your friends. Do like what Tamara says. Go on Pinterest. Find, economical ways to have a good birthday party.
What's wrong with family? Just cut a cake with your family and we sing happy birthday. I hear that.
Well, from charging kids to charging adults, a Reddit reader recently posted this question asking other users for advice. He said, I am buying a house and my girlfriend is moving in with me. Should I charge her rent? One user said, quote, if you are moving her into a house you are buying, she should at least pay for utilities. Okay, however, another woman disagreed, saying, quote, I would never charge my husband or boyfriend rent. I think it's just common sense if you want to have a stress-free relationship. So, ladies, do you think his boo should help pay the bills?
Yes. You guys are shouting yes, and I agree with you, but I think it depends, and I'm going to explain. Okay. I think it depends. If he purchased the home as an investment, which a lot of people do, they purchase homes as an investment, and they actually have people rent rooms out, so it helps them pay for the cost of the house. Okay. If that's what he was intending on doing, and now he is renting her one of the rooms in the house, does that make sense? Following me?
No, like she's paying rent or?
Yeah, like he's
renting it out to her.
That just feels
Correct.
so wrong to me.
She's taking space where he could be making money.
Yes.
And now that means everybody got to pay their part, okay?
So you're saying yes, she should?
I'm sorry. Like, yes, I don't understand. Yes, so then she should. Now, if he just bought the house and he's living in it by himself, then no, I do not think he should charge her for moving because he obviously...
I ain't
So
having
if
no
she
grown
took up
person living with me and not paying something. You gonna pay something.
Yeah, you gotta help.
Wait a minute, you guys are in a relationship?
And you should help. Yes, you're both... What, she's not able?
I'm going to take it even further.
I guess I'm just old school, you guys. If you play in house and you're doing things that married people are doing, for me, I'm sorry, married people don't pay rent. I guess that's just how my brain works.
They share. But they share bills.
They share bills. That's what we're saying.
There's other, I think what...
And they're not
But
playing
I'm
house,
sorry,
they
the
living
question
together.
said, should she pay rent? That's what I'm going off of. We're talking about bills.
I think as an adult...
Bills, like light bills.
Well, when he says rent,
Water
he
bills.
to charge her for living there, like put money towards the home.
I think he shouldn't charge her, but I think a real woman or a real mate who sees that this man is going, or this person is going in and taking on that whole responsibility, should speak up and say, how can I help contribute to this?
Yes.
That's
Okay,
what
that's
has to
different.
do. And here's where I actually, when I'm thinking about this question, it brings me back to being very appreciative about the way my parents raised me. Because my mother and my father taught me that if I contribute, then I have ownership to say something because I'm a part owner with you. But if I'm just freeloaded and I'm just sitting there, I'm not easy to take advantage of people like that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
You want to play a part. You want to
Yes.
feel like you have purpose in that home and
Let's
that
be
you're doing
realistic.
something.
You don't have to be married to live together.
Yeah.
A
Right.
lot of people live together.
Yes.
And when they decide to live together, they do it because of financial reasons. Now, I guess the question would be if she or he, because most of the time it's he, decides, you know, I don't want to pay nothing. Do you say, well, you gotta chip in on the rent? It's just called chipping in, and I think that's fair. But you have to have those conversations before
Beforehand.
you decide
that's
to
what
live
I'm saying,
together.
yes.
Or,
She was living in her own
all right,
place.
you guys, help me understand this because I didn't do this. I did it the very old school way. I didn't live with my boyfriend before I got married. So this is the way I guess people are doing things now, which is cool, fine. Do you, boo? You know, I'm not telling everybody should, do it like me. So in that sense, if you guys break up, okay, because you're both not on ownership of the
it's his
house.
home.
So it's his
Or
home.
her home.
Or her home.
In this
what
case,
do you
it's
do when
just leave.
you
They
break up? They don't
move.
owe you
You move
anything.
out.
Which is what I did, yeah.
Take your stuff and you
but
go.
Let me say something. You have to be very careful when you have somebody move in with you because once they move in after a certain, if it's over 30 days, then you have to evict them if something should happen. So
let it
that's
be
what you have
known.
to be serious
It is
about.
very hard to get somebody to move out when feelings and emotions get in there and somebody's
Exactly.
too fresh.
Have
You
you
know
ever
about-
seen the movie The Breakup? It's with Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston.
Right.
If you haven't seen it,
Yes.
watch it. It gets very complicated.
But
Right.
again,
So-
it takes that mentality, a mature mentality to step up. Like, for example, my brother is actually living with me right now, and he's getting his life together, And so I'm not asking my younger brother to pay rent. I'm not asking him to do much at all.
That's family.
Yeah, that's
also
family.
But again, in this case, sometimes it's a necessity. They need that.
They
Right.
need that, yes, but here's what I love, and I respect him, because, you watch them still to see how much are you really going to take advantage of the situation. And he chips in on every single thing. He cooks every day for my family. He helps around the house with everything we need. He buys groceries for us. He's always driving me different places, so he's like, sis, I got you on gas. So there's ways to pitch in, so it's not necessarily always just paying rent.
Right.
So what you guys are saying is when you enter this kind of verbal agreement, you're not forcing the person to pay rent. You're just,
I
it's
think
kind of
if
like
you're in a relationship where y'all decide to move in, y'all gonna already have that establishment. I don't see nobody just saying, no, I ain't paying nothing and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I think this was just a jump off topic, all right? That's all it was.
I took it literal.
Yeah,
When
no,
I
think
lived with a boyfriend before, and we just split the rent 50-50.
That's
what
It was like, we're getting an apartment together. We went into it. We said 50-50. Even though I was the name on the lease, it was
And
only
that's
on
what
mine.
my husband and I, we have two homes. I help with one and he helps with the other.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
It's
and
the
it's
same
the
thing.
same.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
Same
Okay.
thing. That's all we're saying. We just
There
saying
you go.
get something. You gonna pay me one way or the other, baby. Now, speaking of money, Munchkin, I heard that you recently participated in something for a really great cause. Tell us about it.
I did. Okay, recently I got the chance to be on this amazing game show called Do or Dare. It's super cool. Basically, I competed against my girl Mel B, who's been on the show before.
Love
Mel B.
her.
Love Mel.
Spice Girl for life. All right, and guys, we did these really crazy dares to win money for charity.
Ooh.
Now, over the course of the season, the show has already raised $500,000.
Wow.
Yes, and the best part is that the fans can donate too. Yes, you at home, you can donate. My goal was to help raise money to help Puerto Rico with their recovery efforts from Hurricane Maria. Go Puerto Rico. And you guys, some of the things they made me do were insane. Check this out.
Adrian, you're on a roll.
Oh my God, absolutely no way! Absolutely not!
Is this next object
Help me hold it.
animal, a vegetable, or mineral? Everybody be quiet.
Put your
Silence.
bloody feet down now! Now! Oh, hell no!
That's an animal. That's an animal. That's an animal. That's an animal.
Oh my God.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
an animal. That's an animal. That's an Why do I sound like that? No, you guys don't understand. So I had to sit in a chair. They had 2 holes, and they kept putting stuff on my feet, and I had to guess whether it was an animal, a
What did you
vegetable,
think it was?
or like a rock.
What
Or
do you
like
think
a
it was?
stone. I thought that's an animal. That's an animal. I felt the
No, I know,
scales.
but what animal
That
did you
was an
think-
alligator.
Oh, my
You guys, that was a
gosh.
baby
Wow.
alligator, and I had to touch it with my feet. Anyways, it was so much fun. Make sure to please check out the new episodes of Do or Dare. They come on every Friday on Facebook, so make sure that you watch Facebook Watch.